My name is Brianna McKinnis, and I volunteered in La Ceiba, Honduras from December 30th to January 13th. I volunteered at the hospital and Centro de Salud, which was a clinic. My local Abroad Review coordinator and the support provided was wonderful. Raphael was very friendly and accommodating and made us feel right at home once we got here. He helped us acquire proper transportation to and from the hospital, clinic, and always made sure we felt safe. The most surprising thing I've experienced in La Ceiba was at the program were certain medical techniques used in the hospital and clinic here in La Ceiba, and the lack of supplies for patients. It shocked me that patients oftentimes have to bring their own supplies to be treated. At the accommodation, so at the home, what shocked me the most were how many different ways bananas can be prepared. And about the country was the poverty. It was very shocking because I'm not used to seeing that. It made me sad, and I had to adjust to the difference in surroundings and remember to take nothing for granted. The most difficult thing to experience at the program was death in the emergency room and lack of supplies and technology available to support the health of patients. There was nothing difficult for me to experience at the home. It was very nice. The country, I would say that the language barrier was difficult when trying to communicate with patients. Some tips that I would give to future volunteers would be: you don't need to bring a jacket. It's very warm here. In terms of donations for the hospital, though, I would say bring medical supplies, bring a large amount of gauze. You'll need it every time. Gloves, both sterile and non-sterile. A pulse ox reader, stethoscope, and hand sanitizer would all be good things to bring. The weather is very warm, sometimes rainy, so bring rain gear if appropriate. Some other things I would say for volunteers to know is don't expect air conditioning in very many places. Be open-minded and ready to connect with others. If you want to go on a weekend excursion, bring extra cash for that. I would say traveling to La Ceiba was a life-changing experience that I will always hold close to my heart. I learned to appreciate what I have and learn many clinical skills that will go towards my nursing profession, many of which I now feel more confident in. I learned to interact with patients despite language barrier, to use nonverbal communication, and I saw a completely different way of life in healthcare. I would love to come back and volunteer again. I would describe the accommodation, meals, and security as great, and the house was much better than I could have ever expected, and this made me feel so much more comfortable. I was also thankful for Wi-Fi so that I could contact my family throughout the trip. That was very nice. Meals were very good, and enough food was provided throughout the stay. I felt safe and secure the entire time in the house. There was a locking gate in the front, and it's in a very nice neighborhood. My favorite memory of the program was being able to assist in multiple births and the care of newborns. And about the country would be the friendliness of the people. The Abroad Review support prior to traveling, such as online chat, phone communication, was very accommodating. The phone was helpful when our flight was delayed in Tegucigalpa because we were able to get into contact with Abroad Review so they could let our host family know the situation. Website information was very informative and allowed us to find our location and pre-nursing interest for the program. The details were accurate and very good. Also, I would say I'm definitely willing to speak to other Abroad Review volunteers, and I found Abroad Review through my school in Kansas City, William Jewell College, because other students have used this program to go on abroad trips.